everyone, and welcome to another episode of Friends, Facts, and Fiction. As always, this podcast is made possible by our local convenience stores, the misappropriation of history, and you. And now to your hosts, Justin Hammonds, Grant Bramlett, and Drew Shellnut.
What's up? What's happening, world? This is a podcast called Friends, Facts, and Fiction. And it's season 4, More to Explore, episode 5, the Mantis Shrimp.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
The Mantis Shrimp.
That is it.
Yeah, interesting. The creature corner is popping off today. But I'm Justin Hammonds. I'm looking at my boy Drew Shellnut.
Mantis Shrimp.
And my boy Grant Bramlett.
What's up? I don't know why that voice came out. I guess maybe like, what is it? Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Mm-hmm. You remember that cartoon?
Yeah.
The big mantis dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
That was like the sidekick, basically.
Yeah.
Throwback, bro.
Yeah. Thrax or something like that.
That's a flashback.
All right, so, and then the dumb one, that was Brax or...
Oh, no, it was Brax.
Brack.
Brack
Yeah.
was the one I'm talking about. Like the. Oh, no, you're talking about the...
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
guy who was like, you couldn't tell if he was... No, he sounded like that.
I know.
Like, oh, God. Yeah.
I could never figure out what that creature
What it
was.
was.
supposed
He
to
was
be.
like a dog thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. No, it was
Man bear pig.
Yeah,
It was a man bear pig.
He could have been a man bear pig. I did it.
Oh, shit. We just connected South Park and Space Coast. Right. Oh, well, yeah, we're here. We're back. We're doing it. Yeah, brain's still kind of scrambled. Holiday season is full effect. All that good shit. Yeah, I hope y'all doing well out there. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying your route to work or, your shower. Or your walk.
I did.
Or your light run.
I did get a little.
Your hike.
How they did our last year. This is your year on Spotify.
Oh, yeah,
I looked up our thing today that they sent us for 2021.
Yeah.
A little bit more sad, but but
Yeah, it's cool.
but it did give some
Insights.
like funny little like you have this many people listening to every episode. It's a whole 5.
Nice.
Hell
Turn
Which
up.
is pretty great.
Turn up.
It's pretty great.
I mean, to be fair, there's
You
like
joke.
3 podcasts that I listen to every single episode.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
well, I mean, and it did
That's
say
true.
that there are 15 people that have listened to your podcast on this last year that listened to your podcast more than the top 5 podcasts in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got some loyal. We got a loyal gang out there.
we got a loyal little crew.
All the friends, facts, and
Small
fiction
but
heads.
rabid.
Yeah, triple F
Thank
gang.
you.
Little
You know
ride
what
or
I'm
die
saying?
FFFs.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
That's the noise before a firecracker goes off or a bottle rocket goes off, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what our gang
That's
is.
pretty
right there.
groovy.
That's our
Groovy.
peoples.
I like that.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, do we have a song of the day?
Yeah, I
sorts.
got a song today of the week, and I got it all queued up, and it goes a little something like this.
The other night she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules. Got me in the club looking for a new love, someone help me please. Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to me, girl? Not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone. I'm so cold, you got me out here smoking up.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, that was hot.
Vibing.
And
very
also
hot.
loud.
It
I
was
don't
very loud.
understand
Yeah,
Why
It
my
came in
volume
strong.
control didn't
it
work.
did.
It came in strong.
It did come in strong. But, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak are going to come in pretty strong anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a
Are they-
song called Silk Sonic,
Have they put out that
Smoking
album
Out
yet?
the Window.
Yeah, bro, it's been out for like a month.
Oh, I need to listen to it then.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
No,
super
it's
fire.
good. It's really good.
One of my favorite tracks is "Fly As Me."
Mm-hmm.
That shit goes hard in the paint. But yeah, that's a dope track.
Yeah, I was going to play a band called Mantis. that I used to listen to when I was in high school, and then I listened to it, and I was like, I don't want to listen to this shit anymore. Not, shout outs to you guys if you're in the band Mantis, but I'm not a chugga brr 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 guy anymore. So
it's growth, man.
There's a time and place for that,
Exactly.
And it's usually prepping or in the gym. So
There you go.
yeah. And I haven't been in the gym in about a decade. So
It's been a minute for me too.
No.
Ever since that old spider bite on the leg, man.
it's weird how that works.
That
messed
threw off my
you up,
whole situation.
Deteriorating your muscles and
Yeah,
such.
yeah, a slight hole in my leg. Mm-hmm. Anyway, speaking of creatures in the world that kill shit,
Yeah.
that fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Segue.
Pot-bellied pigs. Yeah, pot-bellied pigs. Yeah, if you guys don't realize, they may be as smart as dogs on certain spectrums, but honestly, I think that after everything that I've researched for this episode, it has nothing to do with pigs, so I'm going to move on.
Also, pigs do kill you.
Yeah, and pigs are brutal, and they'll eat your bones.
Yeah.
And
You know, they will revert back into boar. A domesticated pig. If you leave them out in the wild, they'll just like start growing tusk and hair. And shit.
apparently,
As well as fuck.
apparently, a cat takes 2 weeks, and it's like doesn't know humans anymore out in the woods. It's like, no, come.
We out here thugging.
And which is pretty funny because if you give my cats about 3 hours, they're that way. So.
There's that.
But anyway, we're going to jump into the mantis shrimp. And you guys can't see that, so it's fun. About 450 species of mantis shrimp have been discovered. So I just thought mantis shrimp was just a certain type of mantis shrimp.
Exactly.
And the videos that I've seen, which are, if you look up videos on YouTube, which I highly advise you do, it's 90% of the time going to be the peacock mantis shrimp.
Okay.
But there's 450 species of these discovered worldwide. All living species are in the suborder Unapeltata, which arose around 193 million years ago.
Okay, so they're ancient.
Yeah, they're older than dinosaurs.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like seriously, they're older than.
The ocean is different. That shit built different.
That's where shit.
That shit built different.
Justin, you're right.
The ocean is different.
It is different.
It doesn't have sky.
You know what I'm saying?
These aggressive and typically solitary sea creatures spend most of their time hiding in rock formations or burying intricate passageways in the seabed. They rarely exit their homes except to feed or relocate and can be active during the day, nocturnal, or crepuscular,
So it's like
active in twilight.
it's like a human in quarantine.
Yeah. You just don't go to sleep. Yeah. And it's just depending on the species. So, yeah.
And you just stay home and
Also,
only
I
leave when
don't
you need to
know
eat.
if I knew that word.
Crepuscular?
And one of my favorite words I've seen.
I didn't know it before
In a
I
long
researched
time.
this. Yeah.
Crepuscular?
Yeah, which means active at twilight. So all you East
Watch,
Nash.
that's going to come up in conversation
Yeah.
now. That everybody knows it.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Cycle this week.
Well, I mean,
Definitely.
that's the people who hang out
Crepuscular.
at the bar from like 1 to 4.
The crepusculars.
That's the crepuscular motherfucker.
Crepuscular lights.
Crepuscular lights.
Crepuscular
I mean,
lights.
personally, I'm crepuscular.
I am a lot more crepuscular these days than I thought I was.
That's when I really start to feel like I'm waking up.
Person.
Most of the time is during those
In the
dusk
crepuscular.
Okay, so anyway, unlike most crustaceans, these weird little fuckers sometimes hunt, chase, and kill prey. Most crustaceans are fraidy cats fraidy crustaceans.
Freddy
Or
crustacean.
fraidy crepusculars.
Freddy crepuscular crustaceans. Freddy crepuscular crustaceans.
Yeah. So, although some live in temperate seas, most species live in tropical and subtropical waters in the Indian Pacific Oceans between Lake Africa and Hawaii. What?
It's a large
Yeah.
area there.
No. East Africa
Yeah.
to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
East Africa
Oh,
to Hawaii.
shit.
So, that's even more large.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. They're just like, we don't want the whole South American part. We're just going to, yep. We're just going to wrap around the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they took like the alternate
zoom
route than
out,
like
yeah.
Columbus and such to get back
exactly.
to the
Zoom out.
Yeah. It's pretty groovy. Mantis shrimp live in burrows where they spend the majority of their time. two different categories of mantis shrimp, spearing and smashing.
It's like the gladiators of the ocean. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Just out here just
Yeah.
in the pit with it. Let's go.
Yeah. So, yeah, they favor different locations of burrowing as well. But the spearing species build their habitat in soft sediments, and the smashing species make burrows in hard substrata or coral cavities.
Yeah, here smashing, huh?
Coral cavities is something that we
Smashing.
coral cavities is also a very stinky place that our
So they be smashing
our
the
sound
coral
engineer
cavities?
knows about, and only he will get that. Coral cavities.
Coral cavities.
Anyway, he has a dog named Cora, guys.
The cavities of the corals.
But these two habitats are crucial for their ecology since they use burrows as sites for retreat as locations for consuming their prey. So essentially, they drag them in, beat them down, and fuck them up.
Right.
You know. Burrows and coral cavities are also used as sites for mating and for keeping their eggs safe.
See,
Think
touch it, be
of
smashing.
Finding Nemo. They're related. Or their actual scientific name is a stomatopod. Stomatopod. That's it. Stomatopod.
Stomata.
So they're actually not shrimp at all. They're closer related to lobsters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the shape of their body and their weird eyes kind of lead to that mantis and shrimp kind of a thing.
Do people eat them?
Yes, we'll get to that.
People eat any fucking thing.
Yeah, the stomatopod body size. Yeah, right. If you eat cheese with maggots rolling around in it,
that's the thing.
you'll eat one of these weird shrimp dilios. Yeah, that's one of the delicacies in like Norway or some shit
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
it's
Yeah.
somewhere in Europe. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
No.
That's wild.
Anyway, stomatopod body size undergoes periodic growth, which necessitates finding a new cavity or burrow that will find the animal's new diameter. Some spearing species can modify their pre-established habitat if the burrow is made of silt or mud, which can be expanded. So essentially, the bigger they get, the bigger their little mound
area
gets.
gets.
Yeah, sure. The mantis shrimp's second pair of thoracic appendages has been highly adapted for powerful close-range combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
The appendage difference differs between, the mantis of the stabber or spearer kind of a deal. Yeah.
The peacock.
Yeah. Spear or smash or spear
Smash or spear.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spearing and
Yeah, yeah.
smashing. Thoracic and thoracic combat.
Thoracic thrush animals is what we'll call those. Ooh, TTH. I am too. Anyway, those that hunt by impaling their prey with spear-like structures and those that smash prey with a powerful blow from a heavy, mineralized club-like appendage.
Yeah, these are the good ones I want to talk about.
Yeah. A considerable amount of damage can be inflicted after impact with these robust hammer-like claws. This club is further divided into three subregions: the impact region, the periodic region, and the striated region. Mantis shrimp are commonly separated into two distinct groups by the type of claws that they have. Like I said before, that is smashers. Smashers possess a much more developed club and a more rudimentary spear, which is nevertheless quite sharp and still used in fights. Yeah, obviously. We got a little shank. He's got a club and a shank,
So awesome.
The club is used to bludgeon and smash their mills apart. The inner aspect of the terminal portion of the appendage can also possess a sharp edge used to cut prey while the mantis shrimp swims.
Damn.
So it's like dragging you and slicing you.
That's brutal as
Death
fuck,
by a
bro.
thousand cuts and a smash to the head.
That's brutal. So it knocks you out and then
bastards
just
are
stabs you to
badass.
death.
Yeah.
Some wild shit.
Spears are armed with spiny appendages topped with barbed tips used to stab and snag prey. Both types strike by rapidly unfolding swinging their raptorial claws at the prey, and can inflict serious damage on victims significantly greater in size than themselves. In smashers, these two weapons are employed with blinding quickness, with an acceleration of 335,000 feet squared. and speeds of up to 51 miles per hour standing still.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yes. Because they strike so rapidly, they can generate vapor-filled bubbles in the water between the appendage and the striking surface, known as cavitation bubbles.
So
the
they're moving so fast that the water like heats up.
Oh,
bubbles.
wait, yeah. The collapse of these cavitation bubbles produces measurable forces on their prey in addition to the instantaneous force of 1,500 newtons that are caused by the impact of the appendage. Okay, so these guys hit you with such a force that they cause cavitation bubbles, which when exploding are as hot as the surface of the sun.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
That's hard to wrap my head around. Actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, wait, what?
Yep.
That's fucking crazy. I mean, the ocean built different, dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shit is
And
different.
spears, like, I don't even care about the spears as much. The, like, smashers are the ones I want to talk about.
Yeah,
spears just like, soft shell crab, sure. Shank, shank, shank.
They'll cut you up. good.
Shank, shank, shank. Eat your
Slice you up real
booty.
nice.
Yeah. Eat your booty. You know, but I mean, that's essentially but yeah. And now I want to get into like the extraordinary part about the mantis shrimp. If that wasn't already extraordinary
I was about to
enough.
say, I think we're into that part already.
I'm impressed.
Their eyesight is even more extraordinary than their punching power.
Is it like the octopi that can see like 360?
Oh, it's
Something like that.
way better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The eyes of the mantis shrimp are mounted on mobile stalks and can move independently of each other. They are thought to have the most complex eyes in the animal kingdom and have the most complex visual system ever discovered.
What?
Yes.
crazy.
Compared with 3 types of photoreceptor cells that humans possess in their eyes, the mantis shrimp have 12 and 16 types of photoreceptors
Damn.
in their eyes.
That's
they have
fucking wild.
12 and 15 in one.
That's crazy as fuck.
Damn.
Right. Furthermore, some of these shrimp can tune the sensitivity of their long wavelength color vision to adapt to their environment. This phenomenon called spectral tuning is species specific. It's such a weird word for it.
crazy.
It's Cherosky et al. Did not observe. So this guy Cherosky et al. Did not observe spectral tuning in neogeodactyls.
Geodactylus or a stady.
Neogonadactyls. Yeah. Anyway, so these guys, the species with the most monotonous nature on a photic environment. So we'll call them N, is what I leveled it down to. The N, a species with a variety of habitats ranging from a depth of 5 to 10 meters, although it can also be found down to like 20 meters. Spectral tuning was observed, but the ability to alter wavelengths of maximum absorbance was not as pronounced as M. Weirney, the other one. So the 2 different species, there's NB and NW, a species with NW with much higher ecological photic habitat diversity. The diversity of a spectral tuning in the stomopoda. Oh, nice. Stomopoda, not stomopods. Stomopoda is also hypothesized to be directly linked to mutations on the opsin gene's chromophore binding pocket. Despite that sounds weird.
Yeah, so I mean, it seems like their ability to see colors depends on where they live,
Yeah, well,
but
it depends on where they
they
live
can
and
change their
Yeah.
eyes.
It can adapt to.
they can
their
adapt to their surroundings, like depending on depth and
Yeah.
climate.
That's
They essentially just they're like underwater chameleons, and
Are very violent.
but in perception, it's a chameleon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean,
their
it-
eyes change
yeah.
to wherever they are.
I mean, and they can even like in battle with each other because it is a battle. They almost go neon and start flashing lights.
Oh yeah, I've seen that
That's
before.
crazy. Bro.
Yeah, because they just use all of the
That's them like redding out.
yeah. Don't black out. It was like a rainbow. That looks happy. Don't go that way.
No. It's not a light shirt for you.
Despite the impressive range of wavelengths that mantis shrimp have the ability to see, they do not have the ability to discriminate between wavelengths less than 25 nanometers apart. It is suggested that not discriminating between closely positioned wavelengths also allows these organisms to make determinations of its surrounding with little processing delay. Having little delay in evaluating surroundings is important for mantis shrimp since they are territorial and frequently in combat. So they're just like the drunk bar guy.
More or less, yeah.
Come at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just be walking around just fighting
Ready.
motherfuckers. Just
They're
like,
just
what's
ready.
up? What's up?
Yeah.
What? Somebody said some shit? What? That's fucking hilarious.
Who are you? What is that?
Who's
What
it?
What are you?
Man, see?
Smash.
Smash! I just punched a crab in half.
Stab,
Jeff.
stab,
Did you see
stab,
that? Yeah, Matt. Why'd you do that? He was like walking. Oh, you didn't even eat him. No, I just punched him in half.
Stab.
Step. Smash in half. Like I can't stress enough. You guys need to watch the videos of this because like on YouTube it's like Godzilla versus, but it's Mantis Shrimp versus, but it's real life, not this made up like Gojira. But it's hilarious because you see like this little blue crab walking towards this, like just walking, chilling, and there's
Just
this
walking.
little
Yeah,
hole,
we're walking.
and this little thing pokes out with like two Barbie eye thing going in multiple directions. You're like, what the fuck is that? And then you just see a claw fall off of this crab, and this shrimp just comes up and like grabs the claw and is like, that's mine. Just goes back into his hole and is like, oh, I can't get any meat out of that. And you can like literally hear it clicking and hitting it, trying to break it open to get the meat in its hole. Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Get the
Yeah. Right? So each compound eye is made of tens of thousands of ommatidia clusters in the photoreceptor cells. Each eye consists of two flattened hemispheres separated by parallel rows of specialized ommatidia, collectively called the midband. So they have like this circular, their eye is obviously circular. So you have like half moon, and then there's one rail in the middle. So they have literally like three eyes on both eyes, which is
What?
That's crazy. Yeah. So the number of ommatidial rows in the midband ranges from 2 to 6. So that adds more levels to that. This divides the eye into 3 regions. This configuration enables a mantis shrimp to see objects with 3 parts of the same eye. In other words, each eye possesses trinocular vision and therefore depth perception.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Holy shit.
Man.
Yeah, the upper and lower hemispheres are used primarily for recognition and form of motion, like the eyes of many other crustaceans.
So they have depth perception in each eye.
Yeah.
Unlike our stupid little forward-facing, locked-in-place eyeballs.
Yep.
That's how we have our depth perception.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So they can have one pointing one way, one pointing a completely different way, and are able to perceive depth
Both ways.
both times.
Both times.
Simultaneously.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. It's probably why they do such a precise job at slicing and clubbing. They just know where they're definitely seeing where they're hitting.
Yeah.
You feel me? They're going
They
for
are
the
known.
target.
They are known to be good clubbers.
Yeah.
Anyway, mantis shrimp can perceive wavelengths of light ranging from deep ultraviolet (UVB) to far red (300 to 600 or 720 nanometers) and polarized light. In mantis shrimp, in the superfamilies, the Geonodactylodiidae and the Lysodaqualidea and Hemophiliqualidea. Yeah, anyway, the midband is made of 6 ommatidial rows. Rows 1 to 4 process colors, while rows 5 and 6 detect circular and linear polarized light.
That's fucking wild.
12 types of photoreceptors are in rows 1 to 4, 4 of which detect ultraviolet light.
Holy balls.
This is nuts, bro. This is crazy.
Rows 1 to 4.
I want like some of them goggles. Like, I just want to pop those on and just see what's cracking. That shit's wild.
You wouldn't be able to. Your brain would not be able to
perceive
process it.
Yeah.
That's
Because we're just like
It's like getting all the knowledge of a universe and like a touch from an alien. It's like
yeah, exactly. And then you just forget.
yeah, exactly. Forget who you are.
Yeah, we legit have no clue what the world looks like.
not at all. Not at all.
We never will, as far as technology right now, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
It's
It
a
reminds me of the
perceptional
movie,
it's a perceptional dissonance. Is what we
Paul.
see.
It reminds me.
Oh,
of
Paul.
the movie Paul, where the little alien like touches Shorty, and she like gets all the fucking knowledge of the universe and passes the fuck out. Great film. Great film.
It actually was a good movie. I was
It
thinking
is.
about watching that the other day. I never did, though.
Yeah, I got it on hard copy, Cass.
Hard copy. Also, another thing that you millennials probably don't know what is.
Yeah, hard copy.
Actually, the show Hard Copy. But anyway, shouts out to my grandma.
Oh man.
Rows 1 to 4 of the mid band. That was just the top row. So the middle row, rows 1 to 4 of the mid band, are specialized for color vision from deep to ultraviolet to far red. Their UV vision can detect 5 different frequency bands in the deep ultraviolet. To do this, they use 2 photoreceptors in combination with 4 different color filters. They are not currently believed to be sensitive to infrared light. The optical elements in these rows have 8 different classes of visual pigments, and the rhabdom area of the eye that absorbs light from a single direction is divided into 3 different pigment layers,
That's crazy.
each for different wavelengths.
That's wild, son.
The 3 tiers in rows 2 and 3 are separated by color filters that can be divided into 4 distinct classes, 2 classes in each row. It is organized like a sandwich: a tier, a color filter of one class, a tier again, a color filter for another class, and the last tier. These color filters allow Mantis Shrimp to see with diverse color vision, obviously.
Oh shit. Duh.
Yeah. With
They're seeing true colors.
Yeah. With the vision, these pigments themselves range only a small segment of the visual spectrum, about 490 to 550 nanometers. Rows 5 and 6 are also segregated into different tiers, but have only one class of visual pigment, the 9th class, and are specialized for polarization. Depending upon the species, they can detect circular polarized light, linear polarized light, or both.
That's insane.
Yeah. A 10th class of visual pigment is found in the upper and lower hemispheres of the eye.
I like the processing in their brain, bro. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's insane.
just for their sight, they
Yeah.
have to be smarter than humans and dolphins combined.
Oh yeah, bro. They're seeing much more than we
Kinda,
ever
I mean,
see.
like that's
That's insane.
like
The processing power of their vision is better than fucking cell phones.
yeah. Well, some species have at least 16 photoreceptors, which are divided into 4 classes. 12 for color analysis in the in the different wavelengths, and 4 for analyzing polarized light. By comparison, most humans only have 4 visual pigments, of which 3 are dedicated to see color. A human lens block and human lenses block ultraviolet light. The visual information leaving the retina seems to be processed into numerous parallel data streams leading into the brain instead of one of each for us.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fucking crazy.
So yeah, so 6 species of mantis shrimp have been reported to be able to detect circularized polarized light, which has not been documented in any other animal. And whether it's present across all species is unknown. Some of their biological quarter wave plates perform more uniformly over their visual spectrum than any current man-made polarized optics. And this could inspire new types of media that would outperform the current generation of Blu-ray disc technology.
Oh. Oh. I love my Blu-rays.
Yeah, sorry about your copy of Paul there.
Yeah, man. Blu-ray special edition, homie.
Hold
Yeah.
on. So this fucking shrimp that can smash things in half and creates this like crazy bubble of like
Heat.
of heat, which is like a
Just by slinging its little
it's a
smasher.
1-2 hit. Like he's moving his club
Snap.
once and that creature's getting hit twice.
Smack stab.
Because of the bubble.
Yeah, the
That's
heat and
as
the
hot
chop.
as the sun. Their eyes are going to give us better movie watching technology.
Yeah. Not like we can figure out how to cook something in 0.3 seconds. You know? Because he stabs and cooks at the same time. You know,
It's
he's
just
just
like
like,
it cauterizes the
bam.
womb. Boom, man. It is.
Crazy.
That shit's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Like Yeah,
And I'm skipping-
We won't be able
I'm
to
skip-
process what they see at all.
There,
There's no way we could mentally process what the fuck they actually see.
and I'm gonna skip the next like 2 paragraphs that are in here on vision because it's getting a little over convoluted on just vision.
Yeah, I mean, it's dope,
But
but the point is there.
the point
He's
is
made
like,
the point.
holy shit,
Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
They have literally the best eyes on the planet.
on the planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're also very violent. Mm-hmm. That tracks. If you can see more, you probably hate more.
They're just cynical. Yeah. They're all just jaded.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, they're just. I mean, that's why they get the shell. They're all like just callous shrimp. They actually
you don't
are
see
shrimp.
what I
They're just
see.
like,
You do not see the filth. You do not see.
what is this slingy thing? That used to be a whisker dog. It's not anymore.
My eyes got better, so my weapons got better, homie. You know what I'm saying? Stay strapped with the glizzy.
So they also like to feck.
I know they smashing.
Yeah, they are smashing. Hey! So in a lifetime, they can have as many as 20 or 30 breeding seasons.
Whoa.
Yeah, depending on the species. The eggs can be laid and kept in a burrow, or they can be carried under the female's tail as they hatch.
Oh, wow.
Also, depending on the species, males and females may come together only to mate, or they may bond in monogamy.
interesting.
Some long-term relationships there.
Interesting.
Yeah, in the monogamous species, the mantis shrimps will remain with the same partner up to 20 years.
Damn, that's more than most humans.
Yeah, right.
How long do these things live?
We'll get there. Okay. So they share. Well, I mean, the average lifespan is 3 to 6 years.
Okay.
So I know that just off of. I got fun facts after this deep shit, but yeah. They share the same burrow and may be able to coordinate their activities while they're, sharing. Both sexes often take care of the eggs by parental care, obviously. The polisquala and some species of the nanosquala, the females lay 2 clutches of eggs. One that the male tends to and one that the female tends to.
Interesting. Like, let's see who does it better.
Yeah, right? It's got to be a competition. Not like, let's just divide and conquer, like who's got to win.
No, it's got to see who's going to get the better kids.
In
better
other species, the female looks after the eggs while the male hunts for food for both of them. After the eggs hatch, the offsprings may spend up to 3 months as plankton. Although
What's that secret recipe?
Although stomatopods typically display the standard types of movement seen true to shrimp and lobsters, one species, Nanosquala, has been observed flipping itself into a crude wheel. The species lives in shallow sandy areas. At low tides, is often stranded by its short rear legs, which are sufficient for moving when the body is supported by water, but not on dry land. Mm-hmm. The mantis shrimp then performs a forward flip and attempt to roll towards the next tide pool.
Interesting.
NB has not been observed to do this, but will roll repeatedly for 6.6 feet to travel to another pool of water. Mm-hmm. Which is
That's wild. This is the roll up and just roll out.
So they just Sonic
So-
the Hedgehog.
Okay. So they're Transformers too.
yeah.
These motherfuckers
So-
turn into cars and shit. This shit is wild, bro.
So let me give you, although I just gave you some weird stuff. Here's you said so after cooking, their flesh is closer to that of lobsters than shrimp. In Asian culture, they are often deep fried with garlic and chili, and they're bigger than most lobsters. So yeah. Let's see. They're older than dinosaurs. Yeah. They began evolving independently from other members of the class Malacostraca nearly 400 million years ago, about 170 million years before dinosaurs.
wow. See, that's why they see more, dog.
Yeah.
They didn't been out here.
Mantis shrimps can detect cancer cells with their eyes.
So we need to figure out how to get these motherfuckers talking.
What?
So we need to figure out like speech patterns and
We-
like make
re-
sure they're in hospitals.
Researchers from the University of Queensland believe that the compound eyes of the mantis shrimp can detect cancer lesions and the activity of neurons because they have the ability to detect polarized light that reflects differently from cancerous and healthy tissue. Before they appear as visual tumors, it's It's inspired a group of researchers to build a proof of concept camera sensor inspired by the shrimp's ability.
So these shrimps are like Neo.
These shrimps,
The Matrix. The
these
motherfuckers
shrimps
just
put
see-
us here.
They see it like
No, seriously. These
Neo
shrimps
at the
put
end
us
with their
here.
no eyes.
These are like, so if you're watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Yeah.
see the mice? Those,
Yeah.
It's these shrimp. Those mice.
Turn up. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
That's crazy.
let me see if there's anything on these fun facts that I wrote down that I didn't go over already.
Fun facts. Hot facts, Cass.
Yeah, right?
Hot and fresh.
Yeah, so they're not actually shrimp. I already
The
said that.
glaze. Cup of coffee.
Yeah, their punch is so fast. The cavitation bubbles.
Yeah.
4,400 degrees Celsius, which is nearly as hot as the sun.
That's nuts, bro. Yeah, so he is basically like cutting and cooking.
Yeah, he's just like bam. Like an instant sear,
He like his shit well done.
or med rare, just on the tip.
Yeah, just on the tippy.
That's nuts.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to get them like talking.
We
Figure out
just
some
need
speech
to.
patterns.
What we need to do is we need to pay
have
more.
knowledge that
We
we
need
need
to
to
pay more
understand.
attention to the animal kingdom and what makes them be able to detect, be able to see, be able to do this instead of worrying about reverse engineering some alien shit when we can actually just reverse engineer what we got on this planet if we actually try to understand it.
It's uninterrupted evolution.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. I mean,
And
we have
obviously
so
this
many-
motherfucker's been around for longer than anything on the planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than like certain bacterias.
We have a lot of distractions because we fucking need more things to feel like we're living a good life.
Because we like to drink.
Yeah, exactly. These motherfuckers are focused on survival, and their uninterrupted evolution creates this path of insane abilities. It's fucking nuts to think
No,
about.
it's always blown me away, and that's the reason why I'm doing like the whole creature thing this season is because deep sea excursion, exploration, anything you want to say, like has always just blown me away and scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, right.
That's why I wanted to be an oceanographer, which hopefully I may be able to go back to school for that. Who knows?
The most terrifying thoughts is being stranded at sea, in the ocean.
One of the scariest fucking times I've ever had in my life was in a lake, a man-made lake in Tuscaloosa.
It's terrifying.
And I was just free diving. All I had was goggles and fins, no snorkel or anything. And I would just take it down and just ride the bottom of the sea floor, the lake floor. And one day I hit about a 20-pound catfish with my face.
Bow. What's up, boy?
Like X is in its eyes kind of deal. Like it was just laid there, just curled up. And I was like, and then this dude I went to high school with had one of his
swam by you like,
no.
boy?
No. It was just dead, laid there, and I was just like, swim. And it's a murky, and you're like, murky. And then one of my, not my friends, who was a jackass, went to high school with, got one of his toes bitten off by a snapping turtle in
They'll
Warrior
do it.
River.
They'll do it. They'll damn sure do it.
Mm-hmm.
I got taken by some waves at the beach one time. I was like 11. I went like almost a mile away from where I was at when I got into the ocean. It's one reason why I do not go in the ocean anymore. I was terrified. I literally thought I was going to die.
Did you call Liam Neeson?
The waves?
Said you were taken.
Nice. But the wave like took me all the way down the fucking beach, bro. I was like,
no.
and rolling in the wave, and like, yeah, bro, shit was
No.
fucking
Mother
wild. I've
Nature
almost
is
died so
way
many
stronger.
times. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I got plenty of stories like that. But
We should have one episode. I know we've already gone over our concussions, but we should just have another episode of like, how many times have
time.
you almost died? Because, concussions aside,
yeah.
you could fill probably a couple episodes of that.
I mean,
Anyway,
I got at least 4 stories off the top of my dome,
Yeah.
and if I think more, it's probably 10 or 12.
Yeah.
To be
It'd take
honest,
me
if I think about the actual danger at the moment now, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot different than in the moment. It's like, that shit was crazy last night.
think it would
it's like,
take
no,
me-
bro, we almost died. Like,
yeah.
legit.
I've got like 4 or
Death was on our
5
shoulder,
just
my
off
guy.
of hitting deer.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Oh man, car accidents. Woo, boy. But yeah, Mantis Shrimp. Check that motherfucker out. He's an OG of the sea.
Yeah.
Watch them videos.
That might be one of the coolest fucking creatures ever.
Yeah.
To me. Like,
No, I mean, for real.
I've seen some footage of them, and I like my little, like, nature docs and stuff, and I've, watched little blurbs about them, but I did not know them this deeply after your research, Drew, and holy fucking shit.
Well, and also, I read a couple things that I didn't put in there. Like, please don't. You can get them as pets. Don't do it. They will crack the aquarium open and get out.
Of course.
Duh.
Like, seriously, there have been a couple. Like, there's one dude that I saw, like, Mantis Shrimp versus this, Mantis Shrimp versus this, going down the rabbit hole. And I was like, all right, cool. And it kicks everything's ass. And then you get down to this one video, this dude in a tank top, and he's like, man, I should have never bought one of these things. I had this tank full of all these fish. It busted the whole tank out, and I came home, and it busted my toe.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, no, I mean, they're called, like,
Holy shit.
called, there's all kinds of, I didn't even put like, what all they were
the
called
different-
by the different places, but one of them was called the toe cracker.
Oh, nice.
Because it will literally split your toe in half by
that's fun.
hitting it.
That's fun. Mm-hmm. That's a nice excuse to rock a cane. You know what I'm saying?
Or not walk into areas where mantis shrimp are,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Shit's,
have their domicile.
The ocean is built different, dog.
Yep.
Shit is built
walk
different.
with-
out here.
See somebody walking with a cane. It's like, what happened to him? The shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp, dog.
What?
Shit's wild.
Do you have
You
gout?
hear they actually like octopus and octopi and crabs and lobsters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're like being recognized as like having feelings, and emotions and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they
it's like-
definitely do.
So it's like illegal. It's going to be illegal to like, I guess, like cook them alive and shit now.
Well, also,
There's some shit that just happened in legislation or somewhere. in the
that's
world.
also
I don't
like
know where it's at.
one of the things. The reason why I was
Shit's crazy.
gonna do the spoiler alert, the Stromboli octopus. I was gonna do that, which is actually just a regular, just like run of the mill octopus. It's just in that area where they found all the information that I will dispel to you on the next episode
insane.
that I have. But if you guys want to get a jump start on the information for that, you can watch Octopus Volcano, I think is what it's called, on Prime. It is the only thing with the information that I have been able to find on these specific octopi.
That sounds like one of the shitty sci-fi movie titles.
It
like
does.
Sharknado.
Octopus Volcano.
It's like, bro,
yeah.
so it's not lava.
Yeah.
It's fucking octopuses
It's
coming
the
out of a
octopus.
fucking mountain.
Well, and also the picture
shit.
for it
Yeah.
that you see is a volcano with tentacles blowing out.
Yeah, it is.
Of course it.
But seriously,
this
like,
already.
yeah, there are things under the water that have way more feelings and stuff than we do, and way more cognitive abilities than we do.
I follow this chick on Instagram. She's like friends with an octopus. Like when she goes and deep dives, like he comes and finds her.
Or
and
that
shit, and, like,
sad
high-fives
ass
her and
fucking
shit.
documentary on
crazy.
Netflix, My Teacher the Octopus.
Well,
I love that movie.
That's, yeah.
It was great, but it was sad as fuck.
Yeah, well,
yeah, it was.
But life is
things happen.
life is death.
But sometimes death is life. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, saying you have to kill your old self to live a better life.
To go kill myself.
Kill your old self.
Oh.
Because what I'm saying is,
Damn it! I was
love,
just
live
looking
life.
for one piece of recognition, Justin.
What I'm saying is love, live life because it's worth living, y'all.
And I'm Drew Shellnut, and I'm saying I almost killed myself because of what he just said. Now, don't just take people's word for a grain of salt. Go out there, put it in your heart, wrap it up with them ventricles and them aortas, and just hug it real snug and love on it.
All right. Grant Bramlett here.
oh God,
To all mantis shrimps out there, I never liked you. I always loved you.
there you go.
Yeah.
He never knew about you either. Till
Give
today,
up some of them glasses.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. This has been episode 5 of a podcast called Friends, Facts, and Fiction. We out.
Thanks for listening and stay tuned for the next installment. Find us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on all things friends, facts, and fiction. Our Instagram handle is friends_facts_fiction. As always, please reach out to us. You can send any of your questions, praise, and fact-checking to friends_facts_fiction@gmail.com. It's important to us to only propagate the truth, and we'll correct any errors we may have made. Your hosts and researchers are Justin Hammonds, Grant Bramlett, and Drew Shellnut. Our episodes are produced by Grant Bramlett. Additional producership provided by Grace Higgs. Our recording engineer is Grant Bramlett. Our editor, mix, and mastering audio engineer is Jeremy Mulder. Lighting design is provided by Justin Hammonds. Our office assistants are Gully and Bull. Our research assistants are Under and Paid. Our current interns are Lost and Questionable. Our personal drivers are Titleist and Tired. And our resident pooches are Pack and Jolene, the Devil Child. This has been a production of Friends, Facts, and Fiction.
I just noticed the homie on top of the tree.
That's our angel.
Nice.
It's great.
Oh, shit. Anyway, all right.